So there's many game companies that I don't like, okay? Like the list, it is a very big list, okay? And for a long time now, there's been some companies that have been fighting of when it comes to that top spot on my list of the companies that I dislike the most, all right? That I can't stand at all when it comes to gaming companies. And honestly, I think Ubisoft has now taken the cake. I honestly think they do. I think that they have taken the top spot for that because there's 2 articles that came out about Ubisoft today, and it just solidifies about why they are such a terrible company. And this is the first one right here, where Ubisoft came out with a claim saying that microtransactions help players to experience more fun. Oh my fucking god. This experience more fun. The only thing that it does is it kind of takes away the fun, if anything. Because when you are paying for microtransactions, you don't do anything. You aren't doing anything of when it comes to microtransactions. If there is a microtransaction in a game that helps you advance to the max level, how is that helping you have fun? You're literally just skipping all the fun of when it comes to maxing out your character. And within the article, they go and point out that apparently this was within Ubisoft's recent annual financial report about monetization, saying that within premium games makes the player experience more fun, and then also stresses that this is always optional, but players like to pay to personalize their avatars or progress more quickly. I'm just going to say, all right, the most recent example of this is when it came to Assassin's Creed Shadows, all right? Assassin's Creed Shadows was a rubbish game in itself, all right? There was so many issues surrounding the game. The game itself was just extremely mediocre. And then there was everything surrounding the game as well, right? Like all the controversy and all that bullshit. But when the game actually came out, to me, one of the biggest issues was its microtransactions. Because, oh my fucking, this game is a single player game. A single player, full priced game, and they then expect you to go ahead and pay for microtransactions in this game. It is absolutely ridiculous. And you might be saying to me, all right, because I made a video when this came out, and I saw some people saying like, oh, like Ubisoft says that, like, it's optional, okay? Like, I don't have time to grind out all of these, stuffs that, these microtransactions, you can actually unlock these within the game. What this does is that, yes, you don't have to, it skips all of that, which at the same time, it's just like, that's literally the whole point of a game, is to play the game, experience it, and unlock things as you go along. If you're just paying for, all these cosmetics and weapons and stuff like that, you're not playing the game. Like you're just spending money to not play the game. But at the same time, what these microtransactions do is that even if you can unlock these in the game naturally, what it does is that it actually makes them harder to unlock in the game. All right, let me explain. Is that if there was no microtransactions in the game, the items that are currently that there is an option to pay for, they would be a lot easier to unlock. But because there is microtransactions and there is a paywall for these, is that they make these items harder to unlock so that you sit there as a player and go, this is going to take me 50 hours to unlock, or I could just pay for it. Where if it wasn't behind a paywall, instead of taking 50 hours, it might take you just a couple hours to unlock. This is what happens. You might say, oh, Donnie, that's bullshit. No, I'm literally studying fucking game design, okay? I'm studying to be a game designer. I know this because that's what I would fucking do. It's obvious. It's so fucking obvious. I would do the same thing. It's pay for ease, okay? It's not pay to win, but you pay for it because it makes things easier. But if that paywall was not there, it would be easy to unlock. Because if you think about games back in the day when it came to, unlocking customization, is that majority of it, there would be some end game stuff, all right, when it came to customization. That, yes, that might take a little bit to unlock, especially in Assassin's Creed games in the past, right? So it might take a bit, but majority of it was fucking easy. It didn't take you hundreds and hundreds of hours to unlock it or whatever it may be because it wasn't stuck behind bullshit paywalls. No. Just when you think that Ubisoft can't get any worse, all right? They come out and they say that, oh, microtransactions make things more fun for the players. No, they don't, all right? It makes more fun for your wallets. That's about it, all right? It hurts customers' wallets. I mean, if you're spending money on Assassin's Creed Shadows anyways, like microtransactions, I kind of don't feel sorry for you. You kind of deserve to lose your money, I'm gonna be honest, okay? But at the same time, still, that's such a dumb take from Ubisoft. But just when you think they can't get any worse, the CEO of Ubisoft has come out and addressed Stop Killing Games. After overseeing the deaths of the crew and X-Defiant, they quoted, "Support for all games cannot last forever." And in the article, they say, but this kind of issue is not specific to Ubisoft of when it comes to shutting down video games. The CEO then goes on to continue saying, all video game publishers are faced with that issue. You provide a service, but nothing is written in stone. And at some point, the service may be discontinued. Nothing is eternal, and we are doing our best to make sure that things go well for all players and buyers, because obviously support for all games cannot last forever. And then they literally fucking state it in the article, is that this is not what Stop Killing Games is about. Like, did this CEO, he watched Pirate's video, didn't he? He did. Once again, we have a, it's the same as the lobbyists, the ones that actually, I think they're representing Ubisoft as well, these fucking European lobbyists, the cunts, is that this cunt, he watched Pirate's video as well, and he went, yeah, Pirate Software's right, yes, 100 fucking, that's not what the initiative is about. All we're saying is to put a fucking failsafe in so that when the service does end for the game, is that people can still play what they fucking paid for. We don't want you to keep on, servicing the game yourself as a publisher for the rest of fucking till the end of time, okay? That's not what the initiative is asking for. This guy is a wanker. He's a wanker. Oh, fuck. I think I might get an aneurysm from reading this shit. I honestly think I will. Ubisoft is one, like, they were back in the day, okay? Them and so many other companies, all right? Blizzard, EA, Ubisoft, fucking others as well. I'm so, like, just annoyed with this that I can't think of it. But back in the day, they were revolutionary. Amazing game developers, amazing game publishers. But as the years have gone on, and all the people who actually gave a shit about video games and knew about video games, who know their stuff, have left the companies. Now we're just full of a bunch of, just people who only give a fuck about money and just know only about business. They know nothing about video games. This guy obviously knows nothing about video games because that's not what the initiative is talking about. Microtransactions are not fun for the players. They do not help with players having more fun. And we don't expect you to keep running your games until the fucking end of time. That's not what Stop Killing Games is about. This company needs to go under. Please, I know already Ubisoft has already started to go to shit, and Tencent has started to buy them out. Please, Tencent, buy all of Ubisoft out, okay? All of it. Even though you only bought like a part of it and some of their IPs, not good enough, okay? We need Ubisoft to crash and burn and for them to fucking start anew because they're terrible. Especially when they come out and say shit like this. But I'll definitely like to hear what you guys think about this whole entire situation down below. What do you think of both of these articles of when it comes to the microtransactions and also them talking about Stop Killing Games? But that is going to be it from me. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Peace out.